weekend, and actually is competing next weekend, right?
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Rain 우린 젖은 채로 stay 하루 종일 또 색다른 motive Hush Fame 그 Grammy 너를 take 매일 갖고 싶어 너만 생각하면 높이 날아 I heard that you've been just searching for someone when you need me right now It's now or never babe I just wanted you to see
Okay guys, good morning. Today is my workout with Ashley. We are training shoulders again because I just trained my legs yesterday. And to be honest, I'm glad because today is super hot and I don't feel like I have enough energy for legs. So I'm super excited about shoulder workout. However, as I mentioned in my previous vlog, I'm not excited about leaving. I'm leaving this Thursday in the morning, so I'm still hoping I will be able to train at least before I leave because I believe my flight is at 10 or something, so I need to be at the airport at 8 probably, or 9, I don't know. So there is that. Right now I will be making my breakfast, which is gonna be oats, and then of course getting ready, picking my outfit, going to the Dragons, hoping not to die from this heat because it's quite intense right now for me. But yeah, so I'll see you soon.
Don't tell me your last name. You make me go insane. 넌 또 가만히 나 놔두질 못해. I'm afraid you see 내 마음 깊이. Always running out of time. Yeah. Take it slow and make your mind up. I heard that you've been just searching for someone when you need me right now. It's now or never, babe. I just wanted you to see it's natural desire, cause you need me right.
Okay, it's workout time and I actually warmed up for 3 minutes. Oh wow, while waiting. And just because Ashley was doing her cardio, she was about to compete in a week, and now when I'm recording this, she actually just competed and won her show, which is amazing. Congratulations to her, she looks amazing. And yeah, so we started our workout with some shoulder pressing, even though none of us like those. However, you do what you gotta do. And this was a superset actually, but also Ashley was helping me to press a little bit heavier because this is one of the advantages when you are training with your training partner. It's a little bit, you actually can push a little bit more just because you have some help. Also some little interruptions in between us talking, but honestly guys, I mentioned this before, even though we are able to talk a little bit in between sets and stuff like that, we are still making sure that we are training intensely and we are not resting too long. Then of course we moved on into superset. I believe this was front shoulder presses and some front dumbbell raises, which is actually one of my favorite combinations just because it targets your shoulders so well. It really gives you a nice burn, and you can see actually from my face I was struggling, and I know Ashley was on her peak week and she was pretty low energy. However, that day maybe it was just a mutual thing, maybe I felt her energy, but I also didn't had a lot of energy either. But because we trained together, it was a little bit easier for us to push, and I think it ended up being a pretty good workout. We pushed pretty hard and did quite a bit of exercises, to be honest. Still pretty high volume, which is still nice. What else? So we actually did some laterals with cables, which honestly I absolutely love cable laterals just because it targets your delts, for me at least, a little bit better than dumbbells just because I can keep constant tension on my delts. Also, I like that it's quite intense. You don't need to rest in between because while you are doing one arm, another arm is kind of getting a little bit of a rest. Then of course we moved on into machine lateral raises. I still prefer this machine in elevation just because it feels a little bit better for me. I feel like that machine is a little bit smoother and even lighter. And this one is actually pretty heavy, so I can't do a lot of weight, even though I can do a lot of weight on lateral raises anyways, just because it's so isolated. I really like to go lighter, maybe slower, controlled, and just make sure that I'm not swinging the weight too much, because that's of course how you grow, how you improve, and that's really important. Tempo, focusing on my muscle connection instead of just loading the machines, grabbing the heaviest dumbbells and trying to lift as heavy as you can, even though you can't perform the exercises correctly, which doesn't make any sense for you to do. But if that's ego thing, if that what makes you happy, do it, but just know that you won't be getting a lot of gains this way. Another exercise that we did, we actually moved into machine rear delt flies, which actually also is one of my favorite exercises for rear delts. However, in Dragon Lair, it's actually just all the machines are so big and so huge, and it's really difficult for me to adjust it right, just because I feel like I'm way too small for every single machine that I'm using. However, I still am able to find my angles. However, I still prefer elevation for it, because at elevation I'm able to just, without a lot of setup, I'm able to feel my muscles. And here I feel like I need to really play around with everything, with angles, with seat positioning and stuff like that. So yeah, this was actually a superset with some seated laterals and some abductions, even though that machine was also way too big, and we kind of used our arms to help it and just to make sure that range of motion is a little bit bigger, because yeah, it's just, this machine I believe is just for big bodybuilders with huge legs and glutes.
T-shirts, like long ones, so yeah.
Peak week be like this. I'm just like,
yeah.
All
Do you
right.
want to pose a little bit?
oh sure, yeah. Or we can do the outro, whatever you want to do.
Okay, so we just got our shoulder session in, and actually it's completing a nice weekend, right?
Don't tell anyone.
I'll
I'm
post
just
it
kidding.
so
I'm
later.
just kidding. You
I'll post it later, anyways. So, how do you feel? Right.
I'm kind of wiped out. I have not
Yeah.
slept the best the past few days,
Mhm.
and it's typical peak week.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's not like I'm expecting the best sleep and the best energy on peak week
I know.
until those carbs come. But
Yeah.
once my coach gives me the okay,
Yeah.
here in a few days, hopefully, I can just eat
Yeah.
some carbs and
Have a little more
energy
Yeah.
back off the workouts. I don't know about how your peak weeks go, but
Yeah.
oftentimes my peak weeks are kind of easy
Mine
towards
too,
the
yeah.
closer to the show. So the beginning of peak week, it's like the same training
Yeah.
usually, but closer to the show, it's like easy to reduce
Like
inflammation.
pump up type of work.
Yeah, and just
Yeah.
relaxing, let the body fully like rest and recover so that it looks refreshed.
Hopefully not too much cardio as well.
Hopefully
like
not.
on the last days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what I'm
But at
hoping.
least you're excited to get back, right?
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited. So.
Guys, you are not ready for it. You are not ready for it. Look at those delts. Like those
you
are
know, well, I
popping.
just got pumped up, so.
Yeah, we love it. Okay, so let's do some posing. Yeah,
do it.
let's do it.
I'm wearing heels, it's so cheap.
I know.
Like such a tomboy today. Like way earlier than this, I promise.
Yeah.
Just wear my pajamas. I already told Laura, I was like, I'm wearing my pajamas.
At least you're posing well, so I'll try mine. Today, no reveal of my upper body because I feel so deflated. I'm just going to focus. Oopsie daisy. You see, I'm even more in balance without heels.
Danger. you last time if you do the walk back or no? Yes, you do. You usually do.
Usually, yeah. Let's see.
It's good to have two versions because I swear, like half the time they're just like
It's so quick.
Yeah, well, sometimes they will say, girls, don't walk to the back. Just do your front pose, back pose, and
Yeah. So you need to be kind of.
you need to be fluent in both the little walk back and then just staying in place. Even though they say stay in the box, and girls will still walk to the back anyway, and then it makes you look silly because you're just like, no one's following the rules here. I hate when people do that. It takes one person to listen up to.
Exactly.
I don't know if you've
I'm
done
always
enough.
trying to pinpoint what everybody else are doing, like, you know, like.
I don't know if you've done enough pro shows to know that, but like sometimes, like especially at finals, if they're like in a rush, or like ladies, we're in a time crunch. I need you guys front and back off the stage. Don't go walking back. Don't go walking forward. And they will be so like direct and be like, don't do it. And then you'll have first few girls will do it just like that, and then that one girl's like, I'm not gonna listen,
Oh, no.
and just do their whole thing, and I'm like, and then after that girl, then everyone else does it because they feel like, oh well, she did her whole routine.
Yeah.
Then you're just like, well shoot, it's all my time.
Yeah.
I don't like to take too much time. I feel like
No.
the judges are just like, get it over with.
And honestly, I'm not the one that likes to pose for a long time.
Right.
It's like.
And also, when we were done posing, I actually went and did a little bit more for my upper body, mainly because I wanted to film for Instagram as well, to get some clips. So this is what I did. I did some face pulls. It's actually also one of my favorites for rear delts and upper back. I do it quite often, I believe at least 2 times a week, because I usually train my upper body 3 times a week, so at least 2 workouts of those are face pulls. Also, I absolutely love single arm laterals. I feel like it can target your lats super well. And then I did a little bit more posing later. I felt like pump was a little bit better, and yeah, so that was pretty much it for the workout. Okay, so we are done with our workout. As you saw, I also did a little bit of work myself because I felt like I still had a little bit of energy, even though I definitely don't have a lot of energy today. I think it's the weather. Also, I just got from the Uber, and honestly, we had a really great talk with an Uber driver, which was pretty interesting to me. That guy is actually vegan, vegetarian, and we talked a lot about American food compared to European food, and how bad it is here, and how he is trying to grow his own food. And I don't know, it was just interesting. Of course, the guy is definitely not into bodybuilding. I don't think he does sports, but it was just something fresh, something new to kind of get up another perspective, because I don't usually talk with people that doesn't do bodybuilding, and it's just interesting. So I'm not a vegan, I'm not vegetarian, but I have my clients that are, and it's just nice to kind of get the perspective on from somebody else. But yeah, so I'm gonna right now cook some of my meals. Actually eat first, no, bake muffins, then eat, and then cook some of my meals because I am behind and it's late already. So I better get rushing. I need to pack because I'm leaving next week, and oh my gosh, it's a lot, but I'm gonna update you and see you.
What you need right now, I just want that Dua Lipa extra, Dua Lipa extra. Don't tell me your last name, you make me go insane. 넌 또 가만히 놔두질 못해. I'm afraid you see 내 마음 깊이.
Guys, I just bought my tickets back to United States. I just actually ate my meal, and honestly, I 2 meals. So sorry, I'm so messed up with my t-shirt, but so I couldn't just take any longer, and I needed to get my tickets now because I already feel so bad and so shitty about coming back to Lithuania for summertime that the only way for me to feel at least a little bit better and to have something to look forward to is to get my tickets now. I don't know, I don't think I saved on it because it's even more expensive than it was when I got here. I think it's the season. But because I'm hoping to not get back here, to Lithuania again, I bought, of course, back and forth tickets because it doesn't matter, it's the same price. Either you will be buying like to one side or to two, so I got to two, but I really hope I won't be needing to use that flight back. So that's good, and I'm super excited. I will be here in August. Being in Lithuania, of course, I need to have my off season. I need to get my tourist visa because the tickets here now is for 6 months will be. So I'm hoping that I get mine. I should be getting that. I know that you need to pay a little bit for it and you need to go to the embassy, which I'm gonna do when I will be back in Lithuania. I'll find out everything. But I'm just hoping for the best, as always, kinda. Yeah, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I'm not, so excited. Not excited to come back, but as I said, come back to Lithuania. Not excited, but excited to come back here to Vegas. So. Goodness, guys, such a good news I received this morning, and we actually are extending our partnership with Raw Nutrition long term, and this is only because of you, of your support, of you using my codes. I know how much you love their supplements because they are legit. I love them too, and it just gives me more opportunities. So when I will be back to Vegas after summer, we will be planning some content, some shoots, some team meetings, and all of that sounds so exciting, and I am so appreciative. And every single time that you use my code, just shoot me a message, let me know. I love that. I truly appreciate it, and it really makes my day. It helps me a lot. And if you continue to support me, I'm gonna do better and better, and then I will be able to share more with you. I will be able to travel more, to do more fun stuff, and just hopefully inspire you in your journeys, in your life, in your goals. And it's just, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful. And even though I am dealing right now with a lot of stress with packing and leaving Vegas for summer, I cannot wait to get back, and those things, those little wins just makes it all worth it, and makes it all fun for me and less stressful maybe. And I'm just looking forward to the bright future, which is so close ahead. And yeah, I wouldn't be here without you guys. You are the reason why you are. I just appreciate you, love you, and thank you for